there, guys. This is me, Malorian. My voice is kind of like going, but I am back. If there's one thing that's not going to hold me back, it's going to be my voice. So I'm going to do this. I got my warm tea, and for all you who have stuck around me and waited, like, I bet you if I just hold on, if I'm subscribed to this channel long enough, he'll come back. Guess what? Today's your day, and I am back. Now, what I want to do in this video is, this is not so much for new player or new subscribers or viewers. If you're a person who just want to kind of like get some idea of who this guy is, I guess you get a taste of it here, but the focus of this video is for my legacy viewers, the people who know why I left and what was going on. And this is going to be kind of an update saying why I'm back. So I'm going to quickly touch on why I left, what's different now, so why I'm back, and also why it kind of took so long and what to expect in the future. So first of all, very, very quickly, why did I originally leave? And it's for a couple of reasons, and one was just local gaming politics. Always the funnest thing you want to do when you're playing with toys. But yeah, things got really, really negative for a while, and I decided to say, like, all right, I'm going to take a step back. If I'm part of the problem, I'm just going to let you do it. I'm sorry. I'm over here now. Sorry. Here you go. And so that was part of it. Number two was because of family. You know, I found that as I did these videos, I was just missing out on time with my family. It'd be like, hey, you know, I know you want to play with me, but Daddy's got to do his battle report, so bye. And that was a problem. So that was another big one. And the other main reason is I found it was really, really hurting my game, right? If I go on there and I'm saying like, hey, here's all my tactics, this is what I'm doing to get ready for the next tournament, and then I show up and they're like, yeah, there's your list, you told me exactly how to beat it, it really kind of hurt my game. So between all those things together, between wanting to step back from the community for a second and kind of like pass on the torch, and wanting to spend more time with my family, and also just trying to, like, you know, just focus on me, I decided, you know what, channel is done. And there was a few little hiccups in there where I tried revamping the channel to do stuff with my son and stuff like that. But children are fickle creatures, and, you know, one day my son likes this game, the next day this game. So whereas I'd really hoped that maybe I could be doing this with him and we'd be embracing this together, it's really not going to be happening. So whatever, that's all good to go. But we're not going to do this solo, and I'm back, like I said, here I am, and so let me tell you now the reasons why I came back. And I think the very first part of it was kind of like that hobby politics. Now, again, I don't want to get into this because I just want everybody to be friends. I just want it to be like the good old days before, where you could go to whatever store and give a thumbs up and drink a beer and play with your little stompy robots. Oh boy, dun 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 dun. And that's it. That's what I want. But in simple layman's terms, where I tried to back away and say, sorry if I caused any issues, I pass on the torch, I am going to step back. Nobody picked up the torch. Now, there were some local guys I was like, here, take my big tournament, and they took it on and they did fantastic. But the big thing is that when I stepped back, and I was still like running my own gaming here at my house, I wasn't really taking part in all the other things, I realized that, like, wow, there has not been a local tournament for like half a year. And that's a problem, because there also hasn't been like local regular gaming of any size other than my house for like half a year. And I realized that I had two choices. One, I could kind of let things die, or two, I would have to step back in and try and re-energize this community using my love of the game. And I decided to go with number two. Now, with that, you know, I'm back in it. I really re-energized, got in there, got like the community going again, weekly gaming, tournaments, all that type of stuff. So that's all awesome. And I really wanted this channel to be part of it too. I'll get in a second, in a while, why I didn't get to do this channel right away like I wanted to. But a big part of a tool of what I want to use is this here. Because, you know, I love the game. As you can see, I love Warmachine. I will defend it forever as it's one of the best games out there, and I always hope that my love for the game will move on to my viewer and they'll love the game, especially if I have videos explaining, hey, the new player, this is how you get into the game. Hey, moderate player, here's some cool tricks and tips. Hey, experienced player, let's talk about some really advanced stuff, right? And hopefully it just really, if you're thinking about the game, you'll be interested in the game, right? If you're sitting around and you haven't made a new list or any new tactic for a year, you're kind of like writing the game off. But if you're always thinking about it, it really helps you to stay passionate about the game. So hopefully this channel will help do that too. Now, so that's that part, but what about the family? So the big thing is that I found that as I thought I was going to push this aside, because before I was doing like up to like 5 videos a week. It was a lot. There'd be a lot of battle reports, orc tactical teams, other videos, paint-a-sodes, blah, 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 and it took a lot of time. And like I said, the kids would be coming up and be like, hey, Daddy, you want to play? And we're like, sorry, Daddy's got to do his battle report. And it really hurt. Well, now I'm finding that I'm getting more time because my kids are now older. You know, they're preteens, they come in, they just want to do their tablet. I'll be like, hey guys, do you want to go for a bike ride? And they're like, no, I want to play whatever game is the newest thing on their tablet. So, you know, I can still work in like, okay, this is movie night, this is board game night, but I have to also embrace that they don't want all my time anymore, which kind of helps. And as well, I've also kind of decided that I'm not going to be doing this as much as I did before. You know, like I said, don't expect, even though I'm back, that there's going to be like a video a day or anything like that. 2 videos a week tops is what I'm looking at, right? Probably like an orc tactical team type thing, maybe the odd battle report, but that's really going to be it. Just enough to, you know, like, keep the interest going, but don't think I'm going to be trying to pump these things out, because if I do that, that will hurt the family time, and that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm trying to do it like just enough that I can fit into my schedule, but not so much that kind of just destroys my schedule. So there's that part. The last part is the competitiveness. And I think there's really 2 parts to this. Like I said, when I was trying to be competitive, my big goal when I started doing Warmachine was to get into WTC. That was going to be my goal, is I want to make the team. And if I'm there sharing all my secrets, it's not going to happen. Well, what I'm going to do then is that I'm not going to be doing my regular day-to-day battle reports. Instead, if I go to a tournament, those will be the battle reports I do. Or if there's local people who have painted armies and they want to be, you know, hey, I want to do a battle report online. We'll do a video one. Awesome. That's great. Set up the camera. You can just have lots of fun. Off we go. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And with that, it's not going to hurt my competitive edge as much. And I think the second part is I've just become way more accepting of the idea that I'm probably not going to make WTC. Now, to be fair, in the last couple of years, I have not been able to be at my best because my wife is going to school, so I can't be going to a lot of these big events. You know, if even ones to the next province over, Attack X. I would love to go to Attack X, but I can't because my wife is in school and she's doing homework to like 2 in the morning every single day. And of course, because of that, money's tight too, so I'm not traveling all over the place. So that even if they said, like, Brian, here you go, you're on the team, I probably couldn't afford to go to WTC anyway. So that was one part. The other part too is just the fact that I'm starting to realize I'm just not at that caliber. For those of you who don't know me and are wondering, like, how good is this Malorian guy? Should I be listening to him? I figure I'm like a solid B. I'm not like your A or your A+, like Tim Banky type of guy, but I'm like your B type of player. So if I go to a tournament, if I win a tournament, you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's awesome. You're not really surprised. It's not like, oh my God, what an upset. But then again, you're not expecting me to win every single time, and probably just winning like 1 event a year type thing. At the same time, you're probably expecting I'll be like in the top third of rankings. So that's what I really think. I win a lot more games than I lose. I'm smarter than the average bear, but I'm not your, you know, savant. I'm not the prodigy that wins every game and, you know, like, come listen to all my teachings. I can still teach stuff, but I mean, if Tim Benke or somebody like that came and talked to me like, okay, Brian, we got to figure out this grade A strategy, you might be talking to the wrong guy. So just to let you know, like, where things are, I really am a lot more humble now and realizing that if I ever make WTC, it's probably because, like, the best players just are taking a year off and they're sending in the B team. So there you go. So it might still happen. I'm not scratching off that goal. If I can go for it, awesome, I'll go for it, but I don't think that's even going to happen anymore. So if that's not going to happen, I can kind of relax sharing my secrets, if I even really have secrets. So there you have it. But here's another question. If I want to do this so much, and before I said I was coming back, why did it take me so long to actually make these videos? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. First one is that I basically came out and said, like, I'm back, guys. I'm going to make videos. And then we started renovating the house. And my work area here became the dumping ground for everything. So as we did a room, everything would move into here and it was just overrun. And it was like that for months and months and just really killed any chance of doing anything in this room. Well, after that, when everything was clean and I was ready to go and I had that new intro made, then I was like, all right, set up the camera, no power, where's the charge cord? I lost the freaking charge cord. So I didn't want to go out and buy like a new camera and it's old enough I couldn't just buy a new charge cord and couldn't find one like on eBay or something. So it took me months to find it like buried in like the side of the garage. So now I charge the camera, I can start doing this, and I'm back. So I hope you're going to be enjoying this. Like I said, don't be expecting a video a day or anything like that, but do know I'm back. I'm loving this game still. Hopefully you're still loving this game. If you're old to the channel, if you're new to the channel, I'm sure you're going to have a great time. And otherwise, just keep loving this game because I'm loving it too. All right, guys, great talk. Hopefully that brings everything together of why I might have left and why I came back and why it took so long. And otherwise, we'll catch you later. Bye.